Hi, last month I discovered 5 Google features that literally transformed how I code, and honestly, I feel stupid for not knowing them earlier. But here's the thing, most developers don't even know that these even exist. So if you are building anything on Google Cloud, this is for you. And stick till the end because number 5th is absolutely wild. I spend my entire day testing AI tools and cloud technologies. By the way, I have documented 255 plus AI tools that actually work. Most of them are absolutely free, and it's the good news for you all. If you want that, then I will leave the link in the description and also in my bio. But right now, let's dive into these 5 features that are absolute game changers. And if you find even one useful, subscribe because I share stuff like this every single week. Here's why you need to watch this. Most developers are stuck using basic GCP features. They are not aware of the powerful tools that can literally cut their development time in half. I am going to walk you through each feature, show you how I use it in real life and how you can use them specific way to implement it today. Let's go. Feature number 1 is Cloud Firestore with real-time sync. Now, you have ever built an app where multiple users need to see updates instantly, like a collaborative document, a live chatbot? You know how painful this is. Traditionally, you do have to set up your own database, create WebSocket connections, and handle synchronization manually. Deal with conflicts when users edit simultaneously. Debug for weeks. Shake head. It's a nightmare. I spent 3 weeks on this once, and honestly, it was the most painful coding experience of my life. This is when Firestore comes in. Firestore is Google's SQL cloud database that handles real-time synchronization automatically. Here's what happens. Firestore console. You write your code like this. I will add the picture. You can see in the picture. That's it. You are done. Firestore handles all the heavy things like database management, real-time listeners, and automatic synchronization, conflict resolution, scaling to millions of users. Here's the beautiful part. It's free. For small projects, we are talking about completely free tier that covers thousands reads and writes daily. Used Firestore for this collaborative verified app I built recently called as Google Minder. When my friend drew on one side, my sketch updated instantly on the other side. No lag, no delays, just instant synchronization. Previously, this would have taken me 2 weeks to build from scratch with WebSockets and everything. With Firestore, 2 hours. That's a 95% time reduction for something that would have been absolutely critical for the app to work. And the best part, it cost me exactly $0. If you are building any real-time app, Firestore is non-negotiable. Seriously test it on, and I will leave the documentation link in the description. Feature number 2 is the cloud functions with HTTP triggers. Here's the scenario. You have built an app and you need to run some backend code. You need to process images and emails or call external APIs. Your option have always been rent a whole server, expensive. It costs $5 to $50 per month minimum. Use Docker and Kubernetes. Build everything yourself, time consuming. Most developers choose option number 1 and pay away more than they should. Or they choose option number 2 and spend 2 weeks figuring out how to deploy. Cloud functions changes the game completely. You write a simple function like this, which is displaying on the screen, and deploy it. Boom, done. That's it. Now you have a fully scalable prediction ready backend. Here's what you get. Automatic scaling from 0 to 1 million requests. Pay only for what you use. No server management. Built-in logging and monitoring. Secure by default. Cloud start in milliseconds. And the pricing? Insane. 2 million requests per month are free. 2 million. After that, it's $0 or 0.40 per 1 million requests. I have 3 cloud functions running right now that don't cost me a single rupee per month because I don't hit the free tier limit. Cloud functions is literally the future of backend development. If you are not using, you are making your life harder. That's it. Needs to be. Google Cloud Storage plus Cloud CND solves all of this. You create a storage bucket and the whole code which is used for it is displaying right now. Boom, your file is uploaded. Now, here's the magic. Google automatically distributes this file to data centers across the world using their CDN. What does this mean? User in Pakistan downloads from Pakistan server with 50 ms. User in USA downloads from USA server with about 20 ms. Users in Europe download from Europe server, obviously. All without you doing anything. And the cost. Storage 0.20 per GB per month. And download 0.12 per GB and upload for free. I store 50 GB of files and it costs me about 1.20 per month. Feature number 4 is BigQuery. I know that you guys have heard it multiple times but don't know that what it is actually. 100 million events are logged. User clicks, page views, conversions and etc. Now you want to answer questions like what's the top feature most users use? Which user segment is most valuable? How do different regions behave differently? If you try to analyze this traditional database, you're looking at complex queries, slow execution like minutes or hours, infrastructure, headache, need a data scientist. Most startups just ignore this data because it's too painful. BigQuery is Google's data warehouse that processes a query instantly. BigQuery interface. You run a query features like these. And in 2 to 3 seconds, you get results analyzing billions of rows. Here's what wild. Query 1 billion rows in 2 seconds. No infrastructure, manage. Pay only for data scanned 6.25 per TB or free tier 1 TB per month. So basically, you could analyze a byte of data completely free every month. The learning curve. Minimal, it's just SQL. If you know how to write a select statement, you can use BigQuery instantly. If you are building anything, data-driven BigQuery is essential. And here's the best part of it, that it's designed for growth. As your data grows, BigQuery scales effortlessly. Vertex AI lets you build ML without knowing anything about machine learning. Here's how it actually works. Step 1. Update your data. You take your labeled data, examples of what you want to predict, and upload it. Click Simply create the model, it's step 2, and step 3 is wait. Google trains it automatically. And then step 4, make predictions. That's all. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Google is running sophisticated algorithms, testing different model authentication, tuning hyperparameters, validating to test data, optimizing for accuracy, all automatically. And the prediction often better than hand-coded ML models. Real examples of what you can do. Image recognition. Like show examples, like upload 100 images of cats and dogs. Vertex AI trains a model. Now it can classify any new image as cat or dog with 95% accuracy. And next step, classification. Upload 500 customer reviews marked as positive or negative. Vertex AI trains now. Any new review is automatically classified. 3. Tabular data prediction. Upload historical customer data. Want to predict will this customer. Vertex AI handles it. The accuracy you get is honestly better than hiring a machine learning engineer for $200K. Vertex AI is democratizing. Have a problem that could be solved with ML? Vertex AI is the answer. No degree required. Sit back, casual tone. There you have it. 5th feature is Google Cloud features that changed my development life. Here's the summary. First of all, Firestore, real-time database essential for collaborative apps. And then second comes Cloud Functions. Serverless backend change how you think about servers. And third one is Cloud Storage plus CDN. Media distribution. Fast, cheap, simple. And fourth one is BigQuery. Analyze any amount of the data instantly. And last but not least is Vertex AI. Build models without ML expertise. Now here's what I want you to do. Pick one of these features, go to Google Cloud Console. Free trial gives you $300 and build something. Go crazy. You have AI in your hands. You don't need permission. You don't need degree. You don't need anything except curiosity. If you build something cool, reply with a comment. I read every single comment on my videos. This video helped. Smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this. And before you go, check out those 255 plus AI tools in my bio, curated list of tools I actually use every single day. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.